welcome to your energetic healing session. This is going to have an emphasis on some folk healing practices. So we're going to be playing around with breath work and some kind of herbal remedies and things like that, along with crystals and a lot of other little tools that we use in our sessions here. So I wanted to start by first just seeing how you are, how you're feeling. So yeah, take a minute here. Let's just kind of settle in together to this session. One way that I like to kind of shift my energy to receiving is very often when we're in that more kind of dominant energy, when we notice ourselves not in the receptive mode, very often we're closed off, closing our body. Our hands are usually either closed or gripping something or turned down. But when we shift and kind of open up our body, maybe open up our shoulders and chest, opening up our Anahata chakra, our heart chakra, shifting our hands to this more open gesture, that in and of itself allows us to kind of sink down into this sense of trust and safety and openness. So maybe even try to do that. Maybe uncross your arms, your legs, and invite this sense of openness. Maybe even shifting your hands open. And let's breathe together here for just a moment. We'll get into our healing for sure. I just want to make sure that we're connected and letting the day go. So usually for me, I notice right away where my areas of tension are. The moment I start to invite stillness and I start to feel that internal flow, things are moving really fluidly. When you're still, when you invite and sort of quiet, sense of quiet to the mind, to the worrying thoughts. When you invite a stillness there, that's when you can actually pay attention to the inner flow and rhythm. And when I do that and engage in that, I immediately sense where the blockage is. Do you have that as well, or is it taking you a minute to kind of connect with it? Slow your breathing down. Maybe even invite your breath as sort of an internal scan. On your inhale, sending that energy with your breath all the way down from the crown of your head, down, 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 all the way to your toes. So with that scan, is there any area of tenderness in your body? Paying attention to that tender spot. Okay, that's okay. Maybe just start now to just imagine that there's this beautiful webbing of light, like a spider web of light right underneath you. It's this energetic webbing underneath where you're sitting or lying down, sort of holding up like a hammock of woven light with these fine golden filaments just holding you up and keeping you in this posture of trust and safety. So you're held up by light, you are held in light. So maybe now you want to start inviting some of that light into your physical form. Breathe in one more time. Do you feel any tension at all in your throat? Do you feel any catching energy here? Oh, that feels much better. All right, breathe for me one more time. Good, good, good. Beautiful. Starting to feel better, right? Starting to feel more balanced, starting to feel a little bit more taken care of. The weight is starting to slowly kind of peel off you like old paint. Energetic stagnation shows up as a result of emotional imbalances and blockages, as a result of some physical imbalances and blockages. That's why Reiki is really starting to be used in hospitals more and more. But energetically, it shows up in different ways. And so if we can get in a regular practice of really tending to and just inviting awareness into these spaces, we're doing our own kind of bioscan here, just checking out where there's a blockage, checking out where there's an imbalance. And that way, if you can use your breath as that scanning device, and then your intentionality is the sort of laser going through, really tuning you to the frequency of healing, noticing the areas that are out of alignment, to bring them into alignment, to find that wholeness, that healing center. When we can start to do this, practice this regularly, we'll become really familiar, we'll become really fluent in that language of vibration, that language of healing. And then when we have a session with a Reiki practitioner, we can start to say, I think that I'm feeling a little bit of this, or I think I'm sensing a little bit of that. I've noticed that, sometimes we just need to bring attention to an area. I've noticed that, my left knee is really, anytime I walk, it starts to click, it's starting to click. Then you can actually speak to somebody about that and start to come to that place of alignment. So it is about this, really deeply paying attention to what's going on within you. Obviously, I'm not a doctor, and for any medical advice or help and assistance with your mental health, professional medical healthcare providers is my advice. But when you are in tune with what's going on with you, when you're paying attention to how your body and your emotions are responding to the world around you, it really helps you to really notice those blockages and imbalances, right? So with that said, are you noticing any blockages? Are you noticing any imbalances? Okay. Can I see your left hand, please? Thank you. Is that comfortable? Okay. My breath is sparkling, glimmering golden light. It flows in from the universe and through my crown. And now I will breathe this light into your palm, and then it will spread through your body. Warm, healing, golden light. Can I see your right hand, please? Great. Is that comfortable for you? And massage your hand. Just a little bit here. Do you get a lot of tension in your palms? Okay. Really loosen up your hand there. Okay, good. There. Now I'm going to draw energy from the core of the earth up through my spine, through my roots, and this golden healing light. I'm going to breathe into your palm. Okay? Relax your hand here, relax your shoulder. Okay, good. All right. Drawing it up. There we go. You can let your Sometimes we have to be willing to part with maybe an old version of ourselves in order to step into the light of our new selves. It's almost like at night, we just have to recognize that in order to, wake up and feel energized and renewed, we have to say goodbye to this night. Close our eyes and say goodbye to it. In the morning, it will be a new day. We have to part with yesterday in order to welcome tomorrow. And today exists in this present moment, here and now. Today is this space where we observe, where everything occurs, here and now. And today is always bright, and today is always beautiful, even in its challenges, even in its contrasts, even in the juxtapositions of life. Today is in the heart and the center of yesterday and tomorrow. Sometimes we need to shed in order to open to that rejuvenated, new, exciting, fresh energy. Sometimes things need to break in order for us to make space for something new. And if we can start to trust, let me hold both of your palms now in my hands. There we go. Beautiful. If we can start to trust in this divine timing and this energy coming up your arm. Trusting that you're safe in your other arm here. Trusting that you're protected, trusting that things are working out for you. Everything is working out for you. Everything is working out in your favor. It's all okay. It's all working out in your favor. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Your energy is feeling really, really good. Ferns are one of my favorite plants. They're a fascinating plant because of how they reproduce. I love seeing how they reproduce. There's spores. Can you see the spores on this one? Like little polka dots. Carried on the wind or in the rains. And they're very beautiful. And they're very unique. Ferns are. And the interesting thing about ferns is that they represent fertility, newness, fresh beginnings, awakening. If you've ever seen an unfurling frond from a fern in springtime, it is the definition of newness and birth. They're so beautiful. The interesting thing about them is they are some of the most ancient plants in existence. They date back, they're prehistoric. They are magical, beautiful. They don't produce flowers, but they reproduce so powerfully. And so you can use the fern as a symbol for you if you are working on fertility, whether that's your reproductive fertility, creative fertility, if you're wanting to manifest something, if you're really craving a new beginning, a fresh start. So there's this energy with the fern that is indestructible. So if you're looking for invincible energy, indestructible, they can be tramped on, trod on, they can be buried and they still come back. They still burst forth. They are so magical. They are so magical. I love ferns. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to channel the energy of this fern. I'm going to use it through time and space, and we're going to use it to fill your energy with that invincible, new life, fresh beginnings energy, but also grounding it in this resilience and strength and fortitude and invincibility. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now I'm going to come through with a rattle as well, rattling and shaking your energy. So using this fern and this rattle together, connecting with the powerful healing properties of this rattle and with all of the properties of the fern. Tillsammans, tillsammans. Now we have to put our ferns back in some water. Roses. This looks like Caringium. Sea holly. Baby's breath. This looks like Jacob's ladder foliage. It's beautiful. Now, I will light some sage. And I will invite you on a quest. To mold your eye. Tree agate, intuition, grounding, trust. Placing this one here at your base and then this one here at your crown. You are this beautiful orb of healing light. And we use all the elements for healing. We use all of these elements for healing. Fire. Ignites. Transforms. Empowers, emboldens. Air. Shifts, replaces, reframes, energizes, lifts, ground. And water. Water heals, supports, nurtures. On behalf of your highest, wisest, most empowered and aligned self in loving comfort and perfect balance, I wish to seal this beautiful energetic healing session with love and peace, with light and healing, with confidence and value and worth. You are worthy and confident and valuable. You are loved. You are light. You are a being of light. What do you want to call in for your day or your night? What do you want to call in for your day or your night? What night? What do you want to call in for your day or your night? What do you want to call in? And the flame ignites your intention. And so it shall be. You are fire. You are air. You are earth. You are water. the illusion of tension. Remove the blockages that deceive you. Release. Allow. And receive. You are divine. You are connected. You are expressive. You are loved. You are strong. You are creative. You are safe. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm sending you so much love and support and light. Take really good care of yourself. Take really good care of each other. And until we meet again, be so well. Namaste. Soubert. Hello, my lovely, lovely patrons. This session is going to be all about just like sending love into the hands. Our palms are these like entry and access points for so many different energies to flow in. So doing Reiki hand massages I find really helpful. So soothing. So I'm just going to be sending this energy towards you. I love using things from nature to send healing energy. You know I love using things like driftwood, stones, all the earthly elements. I love using water as a healing element. Good. So sending that love towards you, and see if you can just maybe breathe it in. Fill yourself up with that gorgeous, loving energy. Imagine the aroma just swirling in and flowing all through your body. Which can be directed and channeled with laser-like precision to help you accomplish tasks and achieve objectives. Cool. This is going to be a really powerful time for you. 2 super empowering cards. You have this fiery energy, and you have like the earth and the roots and the ancestors. It's like star and earth and fire. Find as comfortable a position as you can. Maybe close your eyes. You could lie down, whatever feels right for you. And let's begin today with gratitude. Whatever position you find yourself in,